Previously on the Phil Hendrie Show. Rancho Cucamonga on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. I just want to say to the lady that's on your show that she's really absurd. She has lost her mind, and I hope you don't say anything right now because I'm just going to make my point, and I'm going to hang up the phone because I really don't want to talk to you because I'm a mother of two children right now, and I'm
love
expecting
children,
a child.
and to get to hate a child.
You don't love children. You don't love children. You know what you do?
What that boy did.
You're going to burn in hell because...
I'm going to burn in hell because that boy, that Elian Gonzalez boy.
God says that you're supposed to cherish children. You know that? And
am I supposed to cherish that Elian Gonzalez kid?
You are, and I cannot imagine a mother saying something like that about another child and then your own children, too.
I only wish that when that raft went down, the boy went down, and the mother and the stepfather survived.
Is if you get on a raft,
God.
just like I wish you would get on a raft, just like his mother did, and you run into a storm and find yourself in fish.
What country are you from?
You know what? It does not even matter.
It doesn't matter because
to
the millions of people listening to Mr. Hendrie.
And I love the Lord, and you know what? And you need to find the Lord.
Here we go, one of these born-again Jesus freaks.
You need to find the Lord.
Another Jesus freak.
Good. You need to be a Jesus freak.
Black,
you
too.
really do.
A black
yes,
Jesus
I am.
freak. God
yes,
almighty.
I am.
Don't we have enough of you people?
You are coming off so racist. Margaret, you're coming off sounding so racist, okay?
And it would be really wonderful if you guys
I'm not, there's not a racist bone in my body. I love all people.
Yes, you do.
What is racist about me?
Oh, I have a black friend.
No, wait a second. I said... I didn't say that. I simply said we've got enough of you born-again black types.
We've got enough of the born-again...
Oh, every time I turn around. There's two girls that work for my husband, and they're both black. They're wonderful girls. And guess what, Phil? Guess what? They're both black, and they're both born again. Oh, my God. They started with a Jesus this, and the Lord loves you that.
Yeah,
and it's like, I just want to, all I want is for that boy to go back to Havana.
You need to find the Lord. Because I cannot imagine a mother saying something like that about a child.
What did I say that was so terrible?
Less known their own children.
What did I say that was so terrible?
You are ridiculous.
What did I say that was so terrible?
You are miserable with your life, and maybe you need to go ahead and commit suicide. Because you are miserable.
How dare you?
Don't tell me how dare me. How dare you?
No, I said that the Elian Gonzalez child.
How dare you? That is child, and it doesn't matter whether it's your own child. You should have empathy for that child.
Well, you're not being very Christian now, are you?
You know what? You know what?
Not being very Christian now.
No, I am not.
You should go to confession.
No, I am not.
Are you Catholic?
No, I'm not Catholic, so I don't have to go to confession.
Too bad. You if you were Catholic, you'd go to confession.
When I hang up this phone, ask God to forgive me, and I'm going to say a prayer for you, too, because you definitely need it.
You're the kind of person that would go out and stab someone, maybe stab your boyfriend when you find him with somebody else, and then say, oh, God, please forgive me for stabbing Leroy, or whatever his name is.
God, are you... Margaret, all of your racist colors are coming out now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
You know what? And he's the one that would stab somebody, seeing that you could say something about your own damn kids. You don't even want your kids to touch you?
I'll tell you this.
I'm afraid that if your son put his hands on you to hug and kiss you, you're going to stab him.
What about that Gonzalez boy?
You're going to stab him. That's what's going to happen. And as far as black people, let me tell you
your boyfriend Latrone or whatever his name is.
You better worry about you, lady, because you know what? You might turn out to be some damn serial killer.
Margaret, you're acting like a complete asshole, talking about people who are, all the black born-again people. Why are you so racist?
Phil, I am not. You know me.
You know what? But you're acting ignorant, okay? What's it got to do with Cubans? What's it got to do with black people? And why would you say that you hate all children?
Because that Elian Gonzalez boy's face has been on TV so often, I've got a migraine headache.
He is precious. Well,
do you know that my cramping... Can I say something? Can I please say something?
You don't need to say anything
My cramping has been very serious this month, and my flow has been very heavy. As the result of this...
You probably flow all month. You probably flow all month.
This Elian Gonzalez boy has given me heavy cramping, heavy flow. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, girlfriend?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Do we have to hear about your... Now we have to hear about your menstrual cycle. Is that it?
Okay,
yes, you do. Well, we've had to hear about Elian Gonzalez.
So we got to hear... I'd rather hear about him than your menstrual cycle.
She probably doesn't even have one. That's probably why she's so evil. She's probably going through menopause or something.
So, I'm an old bag.
Evil.
So you think I'm an old bag?
You're evil. You're evil.
You better say a prayer and ask God to forgive you for stabbing your boyfriend.
You're evil.
All right.
You're evil. You're evil. You guys really
God,
need to get her off the air.
Please forgive her for stabbing her boyfriend.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. All right. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Flashback. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. And there is more from Miami concerning Elian Gonzalez. It's a story that many of us wish would go away for a variety of reasons, whatever is best for this young man. But I guess, what is it, Mike, Tuesday or Wednesday, there's going to be some finality to all of this? So I suppose we are looking forward to a weekend of protests. So they say. It's probably going to continue on, but there's been an awful lot happening down there. You're familiar with Ruben Ramon Escobar, who is on our program occasionally to talk about this. He is a outspoken critic of Castro, a proponent of Elian Gonzalez, on the line with us here from Miami this afternoon to talk to us about what the latest is. And I imagine the latest is that, the Cuban community wants him to stay, Mr. Escobar, and Castro upped the ante there with the offer of a visa for his father to go and get his son.
Phil, I will listen to this, to all of the rhetoric about this from Castro, and I think that he is the stupidest man to think that the Cuban community is going to give up this boy. We are not going to give this boy up. But I am on your program this afternoon because I want you and your listeners to know that we are going to do everything we can to tell America that we are friends of America. The Cuban community is not anti-American. That we wish that...
Well, nobody's saying that you're anti-American. I guess everybody is just sort of thinking that this kid is a political football of some kind.
No, the boy is not political football. This boy is someone we embrace as a fellow refugee from Castro and from this evil despotic regime, this communist regime. But this boy is going to be embraced by this community. I want all America to know this, that the Cuban American community in Miami and the Cuban American community across America is definitely going to help this boy. There is a strong tradition, for instance, in our community that the lottery will be happening on perhaps next week.
And now, you mentioned this lottery. What lottery is this? This is
a tradition in our community, yes. It is.
What tradition?
In the Cuban community, the tradition of the lottery goes back to the first people following the so-called revolution, following Castro assuming power in Cuba. And
how does the lottery work?
The lottery is if your relative comes over and there is a question as to his or her status, everyone puts some money into a lottery. And the winner gets the services of the relative to go to work for them, to work for their home, to work for their family business. And we will see the results of the family lottery for Elian Gonzalez before we know what to do. But this is a time where we should be happy because the lottery...
Now, wait. So this is you say this is a Cuban-American community tradition?
Yes.
Where if a relative comes over from Cuba, you put his name into a lottery?
The name goes into a lottery, yes.
And then what?
Then we pull straws to find the winner of the lottery. Whoever wins the lottery gets the services of this person.
Well, what are they? So, in other words, the relative goes to work?
The relative goes to work for that person, yes. So I say, and Elian Gonzalez, this young boy, is a good, strong boy. He has a good, strong back. He can be trained. And he is young enough where he can be trained. The Cuban-American community wants America to know that this boy will be trained in the ways of America. This boy will learn that Fidel is an assassin. And if he cries for his daddy, he will be told not to. So that the boy is going to be strong. And that he's going to be a good American. We will see to it.
Okay, Ruben Ramon Escobar on the line with us from Miami. You're talking about Elian possibly going into a lottery, and then whoever wins gets his services, correct?
The boy will go to work for the family, yes.
All right, so he'll stay with that member of the family.
That is correct, yes.
Now, what do you mean that you're going to train the kids? See, this is something, nobody knows anything about a lot of these traditions, and no one knows anything. Few people really even understand the dynamics of this, the political dynamic, the social dynamic, and this kid has a father as well as a mother.
The boy's father is dead. The boy's father is dead. And
what do you mean he's dead?
In the boy's mind, his father is dead. As far as his boy is concerned, he is a dead man because he lives in America now. He does not live in Cuba now. He lives in America with his father. And so for this boy to understand why is for him to know his father is a dead man. And
why does he have to think of his father as a dead man? Because he's not going back?
Never going to go back. Why should he worry about his father? He's a dead man. And
what about his mother? His mother is the one who lost her life, And his stepfather...
The boy believes his mother is alive.
But she's not.
The boy believes that his mother is alive. It is healthy for the boy to believe his mother is alive because she was the one who brought him to freedom.
But she's not alive. She drowned.
But Mr. Hendrie, it's important for this boy to understand it is good for her to be alive.
Well, wait a second. What do you tell him? I understand. I heard the boy was quoted as saying, "My mother's alive."
That's correct.
You tell him that?
We don't tell the boy that his mother is dead.
What do you tell this kid? You tell the kid that his mother is dead or alive?
We tell him that his mother is going to come and get him very soon. This boy honors his mother, but he's not to honor his father. His father is a dead man who lives in Cuba. And
his father is alive, living in Havana. His mother's dead, but you got him thinking the opposite?
We want this boy to believe that his mother gave her life for him. And she did give her life. So
what do you say when he says, "Where's my mom"?
We tell him...
No, specifically, what do you say when he says, "Where's my mom"?
That she is away. She's at the store. Or she is visiting a relative or something. Or that...
You tell the kid, so when he says, "Where's my mother," you say she's at the store?
They'll tell him, he said, she went to visit a friend in Kentucky. She's at the store. She's over at the Publix or Winn-Dixie.
Well, there's a news release here that said that when Elian asked where his mother was, he was told she was at Jai Alai at the Dania Fronton.
She went to Jai Alai, right?
She's watching Jai Alai.
It's important for this boy to respect the memory of the woman who is to give up her life for him. And if the boy wishes to believe she is alive, then the boy can wish she is alive. If the boy wishes to believe she is dead, she may. I am not going to be the one. But the boy cries for his father, so they tell him, "Your father is a dead man. He's dead."
Boy, I don't know whether that's a good thing to tell a little kid or not.
But he lives in Cuba. He lives in Cuba. You might as well be dead. Under Castro.
Yeah, I know. That's all of that anti-communist rhetoric. I got to tell you, Mr. Escobar, I don't know how healthy that is. Because you live in Cuba, you might as well be dead. Well, yeah, you might as well be. But, I mean, the kid ought to know, that he's got a dad down there.
His father is nothing. His mother, she is everything.
So you tell him that when he says, "Where's Mom?" you say she's over at the Winn-Dixie.
She went to the store for a minute.
All right.
It's difficult for you to understand, but you don't understand our custom. And this is the custom of the people in the Cuban-American community.
So the kid's going into a lottery, and whoever wins, Elian will work for them when he's old enough.
When he's old enough, yes.
1-800-449-8686. Phil Hendrie Show talking to Ruben Ramon Escobar. He is an outspoken critic of Castro and a proponent of Elian Gonzalez. And he is talking to us about, apparently the little boy, remember that story where his kid said, "Where's my mom?" He thinks he's still alive. Apparently they're telling him that she went to Jai Alai at the Dania Fronton. She'll be back soon. 1-800-449-8686. Phil Hendrie Show. Phil Hendrie Show. Our number is 1-800-449-8686. Go to our website, philhendrieshow.com. Pick up the Best of the Hendrie Show CD if you'd like. That's philhendrieshow.com. Ruben Ramon Escobar is on the line with us from Miami. The Elian Gonzalez controversy, immigration story, drama, however you want to position that, is unfolding. Mr. Escobar, a lot of your comments having to do with this boy going into a lottery. He'll live with a relative who wins. The fact that he's told his father is dead and that his mother is alive.
I think, Mr. You have to understand that I want the American people to understand that we are doing everything we can to make sure that this boy becomes a good citizen. He's not going to embarrass America. We will make sure that he integrates and make sure that he is a good boy and that he represents the Cuban-American community well. You do not have to worry. If the boy cries for his father, we will take the belt to him. And
if the boy cries for his father, you'll take a belt to him.
The boy will be learned. He will be taught how to be strong. That is the most important thing.
I don't understand about the mother-father thing.
It's a Cuban thing. You don't understand our community, but we take care of our own.
Here is Maples on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Yes, what he's talking about sounds almost like slavery. Let's lie to this kid, tell him that his mother is dead or that she's at the store so that he wants to stay here and wait for her to come home. And
the
then
boy cries for his
let him go and work for somebody else.
The boy believes his mother is alive.
Yes, exactly. You're telling him that his mother is alive, lying to him that his father is dead. Why would he want to go back to Cuba?
But
what you're talking about sounds like slavery. You're going to lie to him,
we don't want him to go back to
here
Cuba
and work for somebody instead of letting him at least go have the opportunity to decide if he wants to go live with his father. But
he's
no,
a good,
his
strong
father
boy.
is dead.
He's a good, strong boy. And he can work here in America.
Maybe he is a good boy, but he has not had an opportunity to prove that because you're lying to him.
We are going to give him the opportunity.
Some kind of fantasy world.
What about lying to him? What about saying that his father is dead?
His father lives in Castro's Cuba. He might as well be dead. And to say his mother is alive, the boy believes his mother is alive.
Well,
why should we destroy
that? That his father is alive, that he's in Cuba, and explain to him what Cuba's about. Let him decide for himself.
This is the only way for a Cuban to become.
Cuba.
But this is the only way for a Cuban to become a profitable member of the American society is to get in there and to work. He's a good, strong boy. He has a good, strong back.
Oh, my God.
The minute that this boy learns how it is, we want to assure you, ma'am, that we are not going to have some immigrant come here to live on the public
dole. There's a lot more that you can do with this boy to make him a good American.
What do you mean you tell the kid that his mother is alive?
We know. He says, I know my mommy is alive.
So what do you say?
Then we say, yes, you're right. She's probably at the store.
You need to tell him the truth, that his mother is not with him anymore so that he can deal with her death.
We told him, yes, he says, where is my mommy? He says, this morning, because he got up early, he says, she's fishing. She went out fishing.
Exactly.
She went out fishing.
Him.
I beg your pardon?
You're lying to him.
You're lying to a little boy whose mother is gone. Let him know the truth. Let him get on with his life.
So he knows that his father is alive in Cuba, so he wants to go back to Cuba? Never. We will never let him go back. This young boy...
Who are you to decide? Who are you to decide? Let this kid go back to where he's from, okay? Or at least let the kid get old enough to decide for himself, whatever that means.
Yeah, you don't make no sense. You talk show host. Let him get old enough before he decides for himself. Where is he going to decide for himself? You're stupid.
Well, thank you very much.
What you do, you sound like a stupid man.
No, you sound like the stupid man lying to a little kid that his mother is still alive when you know that she has drowned out in the ocean. He needs to have some closure in his life.
What difference does it make if you say to the boy, he says, where is my mommy? You say, right now she went to Jacksonville.
You need to sit down with him and have a serious talk and explain to him where his mother is.
Right.
If you've got some religion in your background, let him know that she's in heaven.
I don't even got to believe in America. I love America. I love everything in America. God is alive.
Well, America's a great country.
Right.
Explain to Elian about America. Explain to him about Cuba. Don't lie to him and don't play the parent game with him.
I explain to him about Cuba, but I tell him...
Explain to him about the two countries, not the two people.
Cuba sucks. America's good. What more does he need to know? His daddy is dead. His mother went to High
His father's dead and his mother's at High. Good God. First thing his mom does when she gets off the raft is go to a High Life fronton.
Many Cubans do.
Or to Winn-Dixie.
It's what many Cubans do.
What are you talking about?
One of the first things that Cuban gets off the raft, he goes to Miami High for some wham. What you call a wham?
Walking around money?
That's it.
As soon as he gets off the inner tube, he goes over to Miami High and gets some walking around money.
Right.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am, for your calls. Phil Hendrie Show here, 1-800-449-8686. We're talking to, this is a strange tradition and strange custom. Don't you understand that most Americans don't get it?
That is why, Mr. Hendrie, I'm on your program to tell you about the lottery. Elian's name goes into a lottery. Tuesday, we have the drawing. We'll have a barbecue. We serve some chicken, some ham. Then we draw his name.
Then he gets assigned to a family.
Gets assigned to a family. If he's lucky, he's a restaurant business. He has a bus boy. If maybe a hotel, he's a pool boy. If he's a farmer or something, then maybe a lettuce pick, a strawberry pick, something like this. But he's going to have a good time. It's great. Picking lettuce in America is way better than working on a Chevy in Cuba. You see? Hello?
Yeah, I'm right here. Picking lettuce is better than working on a Chevy in Cuba. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. Phil Hendrie Show at 1-800-449-8686. Mr. Ruben Ramon Escobar from Miami with us. The Elian Gonzalez story continues to unfold. The boy is in the United States still. Castro has offered up the visa, Mr. Escobar. His father can come and get him at any time, and you're telling the kid that his father is dead, and you're telling the kid that his mother is alive. You know, here's an interesting question I have for you.
Yes, sir.
What, if you keep saying that his mom's alive and she just stepped out to the dry cleaners, you know, pretty soon a kid gets suspicious. Doesn't he at least want to talk to her on the phone?
Mr. Hendrie, we are dealing with a little boy who wants to believe that his mother is alive. I try to keep that fantasy alive, in my opinion, to keep that fantasy alive. So what they do is I think they have a lady call up. I don't know for sure. The boy is not living with me. But they have a lady call up. You say, Mama, is that you, Mama? Yes, I'm up the street. I'm at the lady. You know, I'm at a marina looking at jet skis.
So she called up and said, I'm up at a marina looking at jet skis.
That's correct.
One day she's at High Lie. The next day she's looking at jet skis. One morning she was fishing.
Because the boy wants to believe that his mama is in the life. That his mother is in the life in America.
And cruel, the word cruel doesn't come to your mind?
But no, because living in America is the greatest dream of anybody from Cuba or any country in the world. And I want to assure all Americans listening that we love America. We love it so much. And we want Elian to be a good American citizen, not a scumbag or the dirtbag like so many from Central America, but a good American like from Cuba is our desire.
All right, 1-800-449-8686, Los Angeles on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Yes, hello?
Yes, ma'am, you're on the air.
Yes, I want to let you know that Mr. Escobar is not representative of the Cuban community. I am Cuban myself. We came in 1961, immigrated, and he is not representative. We do not tell our children that someone is dead when they're alive and vice versa. And this
if
guy
they are
is
living in
definitely
Cuba, if they are living in the hell of Cuba, they're living in the hell of Castro's Cuba.
Yes, and my parents lived in that hell as well.
That is correct.
And,
it is hell.
And you are obviously a crazy person.
Anyone who lives in that hell.
Let me finish. If anyone saw the program with Diane Sawyer, where the aunt of Elian, he is bonded to the aunt because, you know, he needs a mother figure. But Elian has been told that his mother passed away and that his father is in Cuba. If his father is allowed to come to the United States.
But the lottery is no tradition. But the lottery.
He will immigrate, but Castro is holding a gun to his head. And what he'll do, however, is allow the father to come to the United States.
But you know the lottery is their own tradition. Elian has been in the lottery. He will be taken care of.
Oh, you are crazy, sir. You are absolutely
he is
crazy.
in the lottery.
No lottery for the little kid.
This lottery is what?
It's a Cuban tradition when you come to this country.
It is not a Cuban tradition. I have never in my life heard
Madam,
of
how long has your
and
family been here? How long has your family been here? 1961.
61.
This originated with the Mariel boat lift of 1980.
Okay, so you must have been in prison, and that affected your brain because you were not representative of the Cuban community.
In 1961, most Cubans did not need to be taught how to be a good American. The lottery is step one in the training of how to be a good American.
I'm sorry. I hope that.
Wait, hold on for a minute. What do you mean the lottery? So his name's put into a lottery, and his relatives pick him to find out who he's going to go to work for?
That is correct. He's Desi Arnaz.
Oh, my God, this is a joke,
No, it's not a joke. The only joke, ma'am, is that you do not speak for the Cuban community in Miami.
Excuse me, sir, and neither do you. I can assure you that neither do you.
When is the last time you were in Miami? What's the last time you walked the beach?
A week ago, I was in Miami.
Did you walk the golden sand of South Beach?
Absolutely, yes, I did. I was in South Beach, and I was in the Southwest area.
It's a beautiful, it's a land of milk and honey for most Cubans.
The United States is a wonderful country. It is the land of milk and honey for most Cubans.
What are you telling this boy about his mother? That she's going to a boat. She was at a marina. She went fishing. You know, he gets up in the morning, says, "Where's my mommy?" And you say, what?
She went to the grocery store.
That she went. He's just missing her, in other words.
Yeah, he just missed her.
Just missed her.
Phil, the little boy has been told that his mother died. He's bonding to his cousin, the female cousin who is in her 20s.
I thought it was his aunt.
Well, there you go, his aunt or his cousin.
Oh,
and
well, we don't know,
Diane
do we?
Sawyer.
You're not too clued in, are you?
Excuse me?
You got to get plugged in. You're not plugged in the way I am plugged in.
Phil,
yeah, I think you got unplugged, brother. All right, ma'am. I got to move along. I thank you for your call. Phil Hendrie Show at 1-800-449-8686. West Palm Beach on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, okay. I don't is, you keep telling this poor kid that his mother's gone out and whatnot. One day he's going to find out the truth, and what's going to happen then?
Then you tell him that she died.
And what is he going to say? You lied to me for all this time?
No, I say that she died. It doesn't matter when she died.
Yeah, but he's going to
So she went up to the High Life Fronton and she got killed?
Yeah.
That's
something like that.
Fair. That's not fair.
Why is it not fair? At least the boy can believe that she died shopping for jet skis.
That's not
She
fair.
died shopping for jet skis.
About his own parents. I mean, I know I would be miserable if someday I found out the truth and the rest of my family lied to me about how my parents died.
Let me tell you something, sir. My father found out that he was adopted at the age of 38. My dad found out at 38 that the woman that he thought was a friend of the family was actually his mother.
What do you want me to do about it?
You mean you don't have any sensitivity toward my situation?
Mr. Henry, I don't know you from Adam. I am speaking of my people in Miami. I don't know your problems. Don't bore me with your problems. Don't bore me with your American problems.
He's trying to make a point.
Make
that
a
this
point?
is going to be so messed up someday.
There are millions of points to be made. There are millions of stars in the sky, my friend. Millions of stars in the sky that I would love to exploit someday. But I'm here. I'm a small man. I'm a little man. I'm on the ground. You are a woman. You live in West Palm Beach.
Yeah, I'm a woman. I'm a mother, and I know how much it means to your children to know your parents. And if his father's still alive, he should have every right to be with his father.
What is that? As you sit with me one morning, we have a cup of coffee. We play dominoes. We look at the stars in the sky. We say, look, Elian, look at the stars in the sky. And
are you out of your freaking mind?
What?
You sound like a moron. You sound like you need medication. What do you mean the stars in the sky?
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you speak to me like that? I am Ruben Ramon Escobar, one of the most outspoken critics of Castro in Cuba.
It doesn't matter how many stars in the sky if his parents are in his life and you blew it for him.
You are an American bastard, you know that?
Are you talking to me or this lady?
I'm talking to you.
Good. I don't want you talking to a woman that way.
Oh, well, get a load of you. Errol Flynn. Wow.
Okay.
You know something, Mr. Henry? Someday you will understand what Elian Gonzalez has gone through. Went to Disney World. Ate at one of the finest restaurants in Miami.
It's not going to matter what he's gone through if when it comes down to his parents.
Who's this?
Huh?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm from West Palm Beach.
Oh, God, what is that sound? Please, God, what is that sound?
It's a toy or... What is that, ma'am? Is that your phone, ma'am?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, thank you for your call.
Thank you.
This he's whack. Put him on hold for a second. I think the guy's a fruitcase. I think he's a case of extra ripe Dole pineapples. Oh, so anyway, Mr. Escobar.
I heard that, you bastard. I heard everything you said to me off the air. I will tell you this, that once the Cuban American people get their stuff together in Miami and we give up this Castro thing and get off that whole communism kick, someday we're going to make sense. Then you'll be sorry. You bastard.
You are crazy, sir.
No, you are crazy for paying attention to me.
Bradenton Beach on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Thank you.
Yes,
I want
ma'am.
to tell this Mr. Escobar, whatever your name is from
My name is
Miami,
Ruben
you're a
Ramon
very
Escobar.
poor example
I speak
of
for my
the
people.
Spanish people, especially of the Latin Cuban community.
I speak for my
spent
people.
25 years in Miami, and on top of it, you're very rude. But you are an example
I
of
am
the
rude?
mob scenes that the Americans see every day on TV, because all you want to do is speak over other people. You want to block the traffic and not let us go home.
Right.
You want to tell a darling little boy that his mommy is in high life when she's dead. How dare you?
Absolutely,
How
sir.
dare you?
I am trying to keep this
Who do you
boy.
think you are?
I am trying
You
to
are
keep
playing
this
God,
boy.
and who do you think you are? Insulting the host of this radio show about his American ideas when you're telling us that you're going to raise this boy to be a good American.
I am Ruben Ramon Escobar. I am the number one.
That means please. Forgive me, but you are an insult to my intelligence
Por favor,
and to
señora.
everybody.
Por favor, señora.
Yeah, por favor. You
I
speak to
am
me.
Ruben
Tell me.
Ramon Escobar. I am the number one anti-Castro activist in Miami. I will help my people be free someday. And
Oh, why don't you give it up, you clown? You're like something out of the Keystone Cops. You'll never get Castro out of there.
What? What did you say to me?
You'll never get him out of there.
He is such a male
Why
chauvinist
you?
pig. That we are giving him so much time when other Cuban Americans with class and breeding
Yes.
that can speak properly about this situation.
Live in America.
I cannot believe we're giving this man the time on the radio.
And this little boy, Mr. Escobar, who's down there, that you're telling his mother is alive. Why don't you give this guy this kid an opportunity to see his father?
You spoke to me, Ruben Ramon Escobar. the number one etiquette.
Shut up, you bag of wind.
How dare you speak to me like that? Someday the Cuban people...
Yeah, someday the Cuban people will get some brains in their head, and they'll start kicking like you. You know, when I was down in Miami on the air, I used to work in the radio down there, ma'am. Clowns like this were on the radio all the time on the Spanish stations. You used to hear these guys all the time.
Why? Oh, man.
There for 25
Piss me off
years,
now.
I'm choking on it.
Absolutely.
You know that they never raise the American flag? They want to be under it as they wave the Cuban flag.
They're always waving the Cuban flag.
Oh, get a
I'm
piece
sick
of
of
fat.
seeing the Cuban flag. If you want to raise the Cuban flag, get your ass on a flipping tube and go back to Cuba and wave it.
Get on a piece of fat and slide off.
Whatever that means.
A piece of fat. They're accustomed to eating the pork fat. That's probably what he's referring to. He's probably as big as a flipping house.
My
Big,
uncle
fat, greasy Cuban that you are.
My uncle has the best Cuban restaurant in Miami. The finest chicken. How dare you? You come to the restaurant.
I listen to
you.
You
will have the Cuban coffee.
Will you listen to this guy?
What are you offended about, sir?
I'm offended that you say that I'm fat. I run 4 miles a day.
You do?
I used to.
Oh, you used to.
But I will tell you this. This boy, Elian Gonzalez.
And what else do you used to do? You used to tell the little boy his mommy's gone to the store. How come she never comes home? How come she never wants to see him and hold him?
She's busy getting their home set up. She's busy getting a condominium on the beach.
Thanksgiving Day, she don't want to hold the little boy who was in a tube and her boat went down. She don't want to hold him. She doesn't want to comfort the baby.
Where was she Thanksgiving Day?
Are you crazy? What are you doing to
She was on an inner tube Thanksgiving Day.
You are going to brainwash him the way Castro is going to brainwash him in Cuba.
Making a better
You're
life
going to do it in Miami, and that's why the child does not belong with the Cuban-American community in Miami, Florida.
I will tell you, ma'am, I've never had a woman speak to me as the way you have spoken to me this day.
I believe it, and it's about time.
And I will long remember this day. That
I hope you do.
To Ruben Ramon Escobar.
And if you believe in God, Mr. Ruben, whoever you are, I suppose you get down on your knees and ask God to help you to clear your brain so you can think properly.
But wait a minute, I will do.
I hung up on him. I can't stand listening.
I can't take it either.
Thank you very much.
Control my mouth.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That guy.
I am Ruben Ramon Escobar.
Oh, shut up. 1-800-449-8686. Phil Hendrie Show. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. And our website, philhendrieshow.com, is getting a little bit of a redesign. You can pick up our CD, which is the Best of the Phil Hendrie Show 99 CD. I found Face West. This is the 96 one from when we were in Miami. And it's got so many nice things on here. Not that it's the most end-all, be-all of all disc jockey CDs, but, well, maybe it is, considering all the other stuff that's out there. But we had that Larry King bit that was on there. Mrs. Edelman, the night that we did our radiothon, I wished I would have had this. But in any event, we've made about $115K, 400 G's total over the last 3 years for my friend's place, Resource Center for Homeless and Runaway Kids in Hollywood. So I hope, really, that you can do whatever you can, man. If you can buy a CD, that'd be nice. You know, if you can't, well, screw you. No, I mean, whatever you can do. All the free ones that Craig Taylor has, just amazing. Hey, by the way, have you been in a hotel lately where there's been a window that actually opens up? I mean, you have. Do you know that, like so many things, stuff is I guess the way things are in life is the result of somebody suing somebody. But we're down here in the office just before we went on the air, and we're prepping the show. I'm sitting there with Mike and Melissa, and it'd be nice to be able to close the door because we got this really crazy outtake CD. I got volume 2 of Celebrities at Their Worst, and it's awesome. Well, sort of. Some of it's a little cheesy. Like Tiny Tim talking about Santa Claus having AIDS is nice, not even remotely funny, and I really wanted to turn it down at that point. But the other stuff we would have liked to have heard, but I couldn't keep the door open. So I said, how about if we have a window that opens up? And we don't have windows that open up in that office. So you're like breathing that same stale air. And I recalled I was at a hotel in Long Beach not too long ago. Right down there on the water, no window that opens up. And I don't know, it's something that I like. In fact, if I go in a hotel room and the windows don't open up, if it's just one big glass window with no way to open the thing up, generally I'll call downstairs. I'll say, can I get a room with a window that opens up, please? And I'm talking to Mike and Melissa. They said, well, you know why that is? I said, why? So the guy won't jump out. I said, wait a minute, what are you talking about? The reason why hotels have windows that don't open up is because people started jumping out of them. So? So what? Disneyland Hotel had sliding glass window doors, floor to ceiling, and got rid of them. Why? Because somebody jumped out of one? Oh, has. Good for Disney. Good for them. Where's that, Disneyland or Disney World? Doesn't that Wilderness Lodge down at Disney World, can't you leap from those windows if you want? No, I'm not trying to encourage anybody. I guess that's a lawsuit, right? I heard Mr. Hendrie say jump from the Wilderness Lodge, so I did. So I'm suing him. Well, you're dead. Oh, well. So it turns out a guy's going to sue because his dad jumped from a hotel window and the hotel got sued. Why? Because they didn't make all proper preparation for his father jumping out of the window. So the first thing you got to think about is the guy's going to go up there, open up the window, and leap. So the family sues. You did not prevent my family member from jumping out of a freaking window. Have a nice meal, take a nap on the big bed, get all dressed up in your marine blues, and jump out the window. And that's why you can't breathe in those places. Man, I got to have air. I open every window up. When I'm sleeping at night, man, I got it. Are you open up the windows? I got the window, the air running in there at about 46 below. Because I can't stand that stuffy freaking air, man. And if you're going to spend, I don't know, $300 a night, you're in a hotel room that ain't got no window that opens up? Take a fire axe and open that damn window up. A lot of times I will. I'll call ahead. I say, you got a window that opens up around here? Well, we do, sir. We have sliding glass doors. Great. And you can open it up about 4 inches. Then it's got some kind of a suicide prevention bar. It's got that bar there, man, so I can't get through the crack and jump 868. And then there's the opposite of that. It's a hotel in San Francisco, downtown, Hyatt, right off of Market Street. And it's like a businessman's hotel. And it's really cool. It's very masculine, you know. It has all these straight lines and the wood and the dark cherry woods and things. So I got a hotel room, go up there, thinking to myself, if I wanted to kill myself, this is the room, man. No, I'm just kidding. But you go out, and they got a balcony there that's about maybe, 3 square feet, and you're 86 miles in the air. Man, you could climb over the ledge of that and stop some, rush hour traffic if you wanted to. Not that I wanted to, but, But at least it had some air running through the thing. That's all. I mean, because a guy killed himself one day, I can't breathe. Because some guy decided So what if they do? How can that be possibly the responsibility of the hotel? Do you understand what I'm talking about? See, to me, that's way over the line. But I'm not saying that our courts are wrong. They're far better men than me. It just seems to me that's over the line. A guy ought to be able to go up, open up a window, and breathe. And if a guy jumped out, well, that means maybe they'll get a couple of people in there for the same, like 2 rates for one day. One guy paid for the room. He jumped. Another guy comes in. He jumps. There's 3 guys. That's 3 days worth in one day. That's good.